Great. Hello, Elena.
Yeah, I can relate so much to what Laura said. My heart is pounding like crazy now. But that's not why I raised my hand. And first of all, I want to say thank you so much for all your work with Liberation Unleashed, for having founded it. Having gone through this dialogue has changed everything. So thank you so, so much.
This means a lot. Thank you.
Yeah. And then I came here to the meeting just to be there and didn't have a question in mind, but then it popped up. Maybe you are the person who can relate. Not the only one, but maybe. Because I will just tell you what it's about and you will see why you maybe relate. I don't know. When I first came, let's say, on this path, my entry point was mindfulness like 15 years ago. Everything I consumed was in English. The books, the videos, the meditations. So because just I like to read things in their native, in the original language. About Buddhism, about non-duality, everything on this path was in English for me, and that is not my native language. And I had my Liberation Unleashed dialogue also in English. And now I'm attending groups, Vince's group mainly, and everything is in English. And it turned out for me, I also chat with Vince's Discover Awakening bot in English. And there it turned out for me that it's not just a preference, or a habit to talk about these things in English and not in my native language. But I have seen that the connection of my native language and these topics or this area or this is a big trigger. And I know that the trigger is not the important thing. It's about what is being triggered. And just yesterday I worked with the Discover Awakening bot and discovered a lot, and I have ways to work with it. But I wanted to ask you if there is more to it. If it's just, I have to work with what's being triggered and work this through and that's it? Or is there more to it, that the native language itself is a trigger? And just for context, I live in another country than my native country, so I speak in Spanish in my daily life. But I also use German daily because I teach it. And when I speak about these things personally with someone, my best friend in generally, she isn't on this path, but there are certain aspects we can talk about. I struggle only with the practical parts. Like in German, there is no word for mind.
Oh, wow.
There is no word for mind and self, and there is one, but it just sounds wrong, and I struggle with this practical aspects, but it's not, I'm not emotionally triggered. But when I try to chat with the Awakening bot in German, it feels really strange, and then I don't want to come back to the dialogue. And when I read the German forum on LU, I don't know, something is triggered, and it sounds all so strange and wrong, and
I hear you. I hear you.
because I know that so much on this area in communication, international communication, is in English, and yeah, and then I don't know.
I hear you. Well, I was living in England. I'm from Lithuania, right? And when I went back there to visit and I had group meetings there, I couldn't speak Lithuanian about these because I didn't know words. I didn't know how they speak about this. I had no idea. It was so difficult. But somehow I went past that. Then I got another challenge. Then Russian people wanted to speak, and I could speak Russian when I was at school, but for many years I didn't. So then it was like, all right, how now I speak about this in Russian? It's even more difficult. But I'm just gonna say what I'm gonna say. But it it doesn't really matter the language. It's your energy that speaks. Language is just what energy is being wrapped in a package.
If I'm being triggered, you would say, yeah, I just work with what is being triggered, work it through until it dissolves, and
Or let
then
it be okay. But, you don't
language
need
will
to.
not
It's not about
will be no
fixing
clear.
it. It's not about fixing it. It's about returning to that. It's okay. This is how it's showing up. It's okay. In the end, it's all okay. See, when we work with triggers to release them, it means that there is something wrong here and we need to fix it. But the way it works is not by fixing it, but by allowing it to be as it is. It self resolves, self liberates. The energy. You're not doing it. It's not you. It's not yours. It's not yours to fix. It's working. Because then you can be working on this trigger for 20 years and it will still be there. And the more you work on it, the stickier it gets. You just let it be. So what? Languages are different. Yes, there are different words. It's the energy that is being communicated, the meaning that is being communicated. It doesn't matter in which language. See, we can sit in silence and there is so much communication going on there. It doesn't need words. Words may be helpful.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would say let it be. When it comes in, you notice it. That's all. You notice it. You feel it. You acknowledge it. And say, here you are. I see you. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And there's a message that who's there? SP is from Germany, and there are also lots of great German-speaking teachers, and he uses them both. So wait. Okay, would anyone else like to share, explore, or have a question? Yes, Carol, please.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
I really can relate to Laura and also to Sven with the shame layer and I'm not good enough and hiding. And I went through many deep shadows the last month.
Mm.
Now there's a really powerful energy arising from the root. And I'm exploring it in me and try to allow it. But it triggers a lot of fear,
Mm-hmm.
like poof, like it would I don't know the word. it feels like, oh, there's the energy that wants break through and no control anymore, and I'm not the good and the nice girl anymore. It's really powerful and has a what's the English word for Geschmack?
Taste or flavor.
Of something dark. Maybe it's dark because it's unknown. I don't know. Yeah, the last weeks I'm really with this energy, and then distance energy comes, and I hate everything. Yeah.
Wow.
It's a challenge.
So, well, it's great because that means it's ready to self-liberate. If it's coming up, it's ready.
Yes.
And I can tell you one thing. When the fear comes in that, oh, something horrible is going to happen, or something scary, or something unknown that is just going to be wrong or bad, it's just that. It's just a fear.
Yeah.
It's like waiting for fireworks, and all you get is like nothing. In most cases. Sometimes it can be body movements and shaking or even screaming. Rarely, but happens. But otherwise, that energy is the mind that's holding it pressured, holding it back. That is the tension. And when that tension is seen, then the energy can come through, and it's not so much noise. Nothing happens, and nothing real can get lost, or nothing real is threatened. So it's not going to affect your daily life in any way. Like you are doing whatever you are doing, moving through your day with that pressure and without. Doesn't matter. It's kind of like optional to carry that. So when the energy is coming in and you feel it strongly and you feel fear or resistance trying to push it back, just remember that it's safe and it's actually good that it's here so they can pass through. That's why it came up. So let's look at it. Yeah? Okay.
Yay.
Okay. Yeah, so we can close your eyes and settle in. You're safe. You're here. Just notice breathing. Very simple. Being here, breathing. And let's invite whatever is ready to come in. Whatever is ready to be seen, experienced, explored, open. Whatever is ready, just waiting. Now it's the time. Welcome, welcome.
It's a feeling of overwhelming fear coming up from the solar plexus in the heart area.
Tell it, I see you, fear, I see you. What a strong and very interesting energy you are. Yes, yes, yes. You're welcome here. You can be here. There is enough space for you here. Yeah, can be. And thank you for protecting. Tell it that. Thank you so much for protecting and for the care and for all the work you're doing. Thank you. Been doing such a great job protecting. Oh, old friend. He's the old friend here protecting something. Oh, okay, good. Oh, yeah. And can you just take a look behind it and see what is there that needs that protection? What is it protecting? Just take a peek behind.
vulnerability,
Uh-huh.
softness, tenderness.
Softness. Yes, yes, yes. Mm. Can you tell that softness? I see you. Here you are. I see you. You're so gentle, soft, vulnerable, receptive. Ah, you're beautiful. Tell it. You're beautiful, and I see you. And can you ask it, is that fear still helping you? Do you still need to be protected?
Oh, it feels like a prison.
Ah, it doesn't like that fear anymore. Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Was
Yeah.
surviving.
Yeah. Right. Ask it, and what do you want the most? Ask that energy. What do you want the most?
Which one?
The vulnerable softness and
Ah,
this juicy, beautiful energy. What does it want?
wants to gift itself.
Yes. I'll say, are you ready?
Ah. Slowly, slowly.
Yeah. Tell it you're allowed. You have full permission. You can come back to your natural state, natural form, and whatever feels the most comfortable for you. Can play, can come out.
Oh yeah, that feels good.
Yes. We'll say, come home. Come home. Out of that prison. The fear knows. Well, it's done a good job protecting it, but it knows that this energy doesn't want to stay in prison. Ask it, are you ready to come out now?
Yes, it's an unfolding
It's
here.
already unfolding. Yes.
A leaf which
Ah,
is yeah.
yeah. Well, just in case, tell it, you know, you're already free. You are already free.
Yeah, that's right. Ah, yes. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. So sweet when these beautiful softnesses and innocences show up. And say, enough, I don't want to hide anymore.
Yeah.
I'm all in. Let's live.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're so welcome. Thank you. Mm. I I see one hand up and it's Jen. Jen, please.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. It's incredible space. My heart is also pounding because I'm scared. Um, I can relate to everybody. I feel like I feel everybody, and then I think, is that me? Is that it feels like it's me? Anyway, what I'm feeling now, oh, okay, so interesting. I got really, really cold. And so I got a blanket. Now I'm sweating. Like, and I feel like this happens often. I'm very sensitive to cold and is it fear? I don't know. Then I could try and analyze it, but I'm feeling really cold and also sweating.
Mhm.
Um, yeah. So
Oh,
that's where I
welcome
am.
here. Welcome here. Yes, the energy is like a campfire. We are sitting around this campfire and looking at the flames and whatever is flowing through. It's it's affecting everyone. So it's not you or yours.
Mm,
Like the fire is not you or yours. We are
mm.
holding it, like circling it,
There's
giving
so
space
much.
for it. Yes, there's so much.
And I feel it so affects me.
Yes, you know, when you sit by the fire, it does affect everyone in various ways, not just heat and light. It's a connection. So whatever is here, just say yes. Yes, thank you for coming. Yes, yes. Thank you for coming. You allow.
The cold is very disturbing to me.
Okay.
Um,
Well, it's here because he wants to be seen.
mhm.
Well, say, welcome, cold. You are allowed here too. You included. Can be. And ask the cold, and what do you want the most? Tell me or show me what do you want the most?
It wants to be felt, but it's very cold.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah, I
yes,
don't want to feel it.
yes. Let's agree with that. I don't want to feel cold. I don't want to feel cold. I agree. I don't want to. It's not pleasant.
It feels contracted.
Yeah,
It feels like it makes me contract. Like my
yeah,
hands get cold and I want blankets and makes me contract.
yeah, yeah. And do you have blankets, by the way? Do you want to put
I
something on?
got one.
You got one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it wants to be felt. Say, all right, cold. All right, here you are. Let's feel. I just allow it. You're okay. And ask it, what do you want me to know?
Mm. What do you want me to know? Well, that I can handle the cold. And I also have the identity of I don't like colds,
Oh,
which is such a stupid identity.
yes. Well, it's not you. It's just some old program running.
Okay.
It's not you.
Yeah, I've been very attached to that.
How is it working?
But I don't, it's not really working.
Hmm. So what would you be if you don't believe that you don't like cold?
Well, what comes up, I don't know if I think this, but I would be cold.
Yeah, sometimes.
Well, I don't want to be cold.
Ever.
That's the thing. Well, then I'm thinking of the coldness of a person. People can be cold, or I can
Uh-huh,
look at them
uh-huh.
as
Yeah.
cold.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not cold. It's very, very interesting. This whole process is so fascinating. And
Oh, can we give this cold a hug? Just a little bit. Warm it up a
okay.
little bit.
Mhm.
Like, give it a hug. Here you go, cold. Maybe you need a blanket too.
I have my blanket.
No, the
It's
cold maybe
very
wants a blanket.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling like I want it to leave me alone, the cold.
Well, maybe you should move to Mauritius. It's not cold here.
Yeah, I should. But I can't just keep running from it. I mean, it is part of life.
It depends. If I'm here, I run away from cold. I don't like cold. And the only time I get
I do
cold when
too.
I open the freezer and it takes something frozen. It's like,
Well, sometimes
Jesus,
it
what's
feel
that?
good too, right? A little refreshing.
Yeah, we can't run away from it. Well, if you really want to, you can. But if you where you're living, it gets cold and you are cold, what's the point of resisting it? It's still cold. It doesn't need to be pleasant. You don't need to like it, but you don't need to resist it either. Like, yes, it is cold. What do? I put the blanket on, get dressed, put fire on, heaters,
Mm.
infrared heaters. That's nice. But what's the point to resist it? Because it's already here. It's not like it's going to go away because you wish for it to go away or because you don't like it. It doesn't care.
So I just work with it.
Well, you let it be. You don't need to work with it. You let it be.
And I'm not it.
No, you're not dead. You're feeling it. You're seeing it. You're acknowledging it. It's not you. You are here as the space in which all of that comes and goes. As it pleases, by the way.
Yeah, it just makes me shake and I just don't like it.
It's okay to shake. It's just body responding. Let the body be okay and the shaking be okay and the cold be okay and the heat be okay. And it's nothing to fight against because these are expressions of life and they are not asking for your permission to be.
And I go into my head and what am I going to do about this? How am I going to fix this? So, what am I going to do? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, unless you move to Mauritius or somewhere like hot, then you have to live with it. Yeah, I know what it's like because when I lived in England for 20 years, there was always this gray sky and rain and wind, cold wind and dampness. And I used to be miserable. And every winter I would go into like, oh, can I just fall asleep like a bear and wake up in the spring? I hate it. I don't like it. Yeah, it felt horrible. But eventually, I stopped being miserable about it. And then I moved out of the country. First, I stopped being miserable about it. And then I discovered these infrared heating blankets that they heat you to the bones. And it's like, oh, so good. Where were they before? And when you stop caring about it, I don't know. It's so much energy is going into fighting what is here. It's no use. It's waste.
Yeah, it's very simple.
So how do you work with cold? You don't. You just stop. Stop putting energy into fighting it. It's cold, so what? Hot, so what?
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe take an ice bath to know what's really cold.
Actually, I did a polar plunge. I was
You
very
did.
terrified, and it felt amazing. It really was amazing. Yeah, it took a lot of courage, but
Right. I never
it
done
was
that.
incredible. I recommend it.
Thank you. It's difficult to get so much ice in here, but who knows what happens, right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And thank you, everyone who's here.
Doctor, please come online.
Is that me?
Doctor, yes. I don't know how to
Okay.
say.
No, it's Tammy. I don't know what happened. Okay.
Hi, Tammy. Hi, Dr. Tammy. How are you?
Oh, that is weird. Okay. I can't see it and I don't know how to change it, but I guess it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm clear enough to share today or ask, but I've just been experiencing just craziness. So I've been attending, talks like this for a couple of months now, and I have some times where I see stuff and I can just be lighter and just watch life happening and stuff. I don't think I've had whatever realization needs to happen of like, I still think I'm a self and think I'm a chooser or feel like such. But there are moments where I don't get into am I or isn't it or isn't it? And I just watch things happening and I'm kind of lighter and easier about things. And now things have come back with yeah, I'm like on the verge of cursing every second, but with a vengeance.
Okay.
So some health stuff has come up and very inflammatory within the body and going to doctor's visits and all kind of stuff. And then and it's getting worse and not better. And some stuff is getting better, but then worse. And I'm just like, that may be causing an aggravation of it. But old patterns are coming up in terms of it's like coming to a head, all my things. I'm like no longer wanting to tolerate other people's behaviors towards me and kind of laugh it off or be spiritual or be the bigger person or be enlightened about it or be spiritual about it. I'm just like, I cannot explain the levels of psychotic rage going through my mind and body. I thought I was going to have a psychotic break the other day. I was just enraged, and it seems like tiny things, but it's like it's long-standing patterns with all kinds of family members, and I'm still very involved with a lot of them in different capacities, and I know that I need to just look at everything differently. But I'm like having a tantrum. Like, no, I want them to recognize that they're awful and tell me so and tell me how wonderful I am. And that is it. Like, in other words, I know I'm being like funny about it, but I mean, like, it's just, it's really unbelievable. And I just, it keeps going through my mind, and I keep wanting people to be different. And I think in my mind, if I just keep being, I'm non-reactive. In other words, I'm always, I stop and I pause, and I only respond to them rationally and calmly and kindly. And I wait as long as needed till I can do that. So I'm never, turning around and just like slapping them literally or figuratively. So it's like, and I'm just hoping that one day, like everyone, I'm like, why does everyone think they're fine people? Like, I'm hoping one day they'll just either be sweet or civil or stop whatever. And I keep on, or that I'll stop responding, that it won't bother me anymore. And I'll just be like this angelic being or whatever it is, not angelic being, that's taken to an extreme, but just this person who's like, yeah, they suck. What else is new? And I keep hoping, like, and I keep giving my heart, like I put my heart into all these things. And these people, when I kind of step back, they step back in to kind of push at my buttons and let me know how meaningful I am, and get me sucked into service again. And then again, our growth. It's these patterns that repeat with a lot of stuff, and just the people on the street bumping into me, and it just causes such rage. And I'm like, what is this?
Yeah,
so again,
something wants to be free.
Yeah.
That
and
rage
yet
is
it's
because
tantruming.
saying, I had enough. I want to be free.
Yeah, but it still doesn't want to. It still wants them to change. I'm like this 2-year-old. Like, no, you have to say that you're awful and I was really kind. Like, and I just, I don't want to let it go. It's, or whatever. The pattern doesn't want to release, but it does want to release. And I'm just in this crazy, crazy space. And I'm like, I don't know if I should go to like intensive, therapy that will diagnose all this and tell me my patterns, or if I just need to spiritually bypass, and neither of them is working. And I'm like,
no. Let's allow that rage here. Let's invite that rage here.
Oh, you do not want this rage here.
Yes, you want this here. It's enough of trying to, tame it. It's wild, it's alive, and it wants to be free. It only wants to be free.
So what does free look like? That I go there and turn over their table and say,
no, it's got
excluded,
nothing to do
deleted?
with them. It's your inner state. It's that energy that you're feeling. When you're pretending to be nice and civil, and inside you're boiling because you want them to change. The energy. Let's invite it here.
Because the other side of that is when I say, forget it, that's how they are, and I just have to accept it, then I fall into despair, like a deep existential despair of why do I get up in the morning and give people my heart, and then they just stomp on it. So it's like, or they mock me, and I'm like, really? I gave you such precious things. Why are you mocking me? What have I done to deserve this? I've never said an unkind word to you in my life. All I do is help you since you're for all the time. So I can't get around it. It's either this huge despair, not wanting to get up, or it's this anger, and I don't find a way.
Yes. But the way is in going into the feeling. But can you just focus for a little bit and see where that energy is in your system or in your body? Where do you feel it?
So that's the thing. It's hard for me to go into the feeling. I go into the stories, and then the rage gets like psychotic. So I don't know if I'm it's more when I talk myself into it. Like if I start talking now and telling you the exact details, I'm going to go into like a frenzy kind of thing. Right. So it's like.
But let's just stay quiet for a minute. You can think whatever you're thinking, but just see where the energy is. Or the sensation in the body. When you're thinking these thoughts, where is the sensation? What do you feel? It's okay. It's safe to feel it.
It's very, very hard because when I listen to your voice, I feel like I'm on a wave in Mauritius. So I can get all calm. It's only when I talk myself in, if I would tell you all the details, then I get into this, then I feel
why
it.
do you want to tell these details?
because every time something happens in my day, I have to deal with these people again, and again they do something, and again they don't cancel and they don't come, and again they're disgusting after 10 hours of me taking care of their kid. I just am and then the landlady this and the this that. It all adds up and is sitting on me, and it's like a lifetime of this, and I'm just like exploding. So the mind keeps repeating it. I don't know.
Yes,
I
if
can't
mind
stop the
goes
mind
into a
repeating
loop.
it, and
Look at that. The mind gets into a loop, and there is no exit out of that loop. It only reinforces itself. So the way out of the loop is not through thinking more about that. Definitely not through adding petrol to the fire that is already burning. You can't extinguish fire by putting petrol on it. So it's more like, okay, I'm just gonna zip it for a minute, just stop. What happens if I stop? And then you can see the pull, how it restarts again and wants to restart again and wants to restart again. And you're just like, okay, I see it. I see it. That's it. I just see it. And then you take a deep breath. People are not going to change because you think about them or because you want them to change. They're just the way they are. And you are the way you are. It's not about changing or fixing or getting something from them to feel better. It's about seeing what's going on in you.
I see it and I don't like it. So now what do I do? And also you said at the beginning that nothing changes with enlightenment. I'm like, oh, no, this is not going to fly. I am not staying in this hell. Something's got to change.
Yeah. It's okay. It's all okay. These patterns are not bad or wrong. They are just here until they are not. But for them to self-resolve, again, self-resolve is the key. It's not that you are doing it. It's that your attention is needed for them to self-resolve.
So what do you mean by attention? Because I'm always noticing, I'm always witnessing what I'm going through. I can describe it even when I'm semi-psychotic. It's not that I'm not noticing that it's happening. I just can't stop it.
Yeah. So you notice that you cannot stop it? Do you notice that?
Yep.
Do you notice that you want to stop it?
Again, probably part of me doesn't want to because it's a 2-year-old that wants them to be nicer or me not to be upset. Like, you know what I mean? Part of me wants to resolve. Like, but
yeah,
yes.
you can just acknowledge that 2-year-old that he didn't get what he wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Can it be okay for a little bit? Maybe like 30 seconds or something? Can it all be okay as it is? Just out of curiosity, let's see. Can it be okay? Even resistance can be okay.
I'm hearing no, it is not okay.
Okay,
If you're
let's
asking,
agree with
then
that
that's
one.
the answer.
Let's
But,
agree with that one. I don't like this shit.
Yeah, it is not okay. Yeah, no, I can listen to you for 30 seconds for sure. But if I think about it and think, is this okay? The answer is no.
Okay, the first thing to acknowledge is that a resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it says it's not okay. I agree. I don't like it. I agree. I agree. And it's not here to be liked, so it's already here. So what we're gonna do about it? It's not here to be liked. It's here because he wants to be free. can tell that energy you are free. You can be here, you can come and go, and yeah, why not? You're free.
The resistance or the rage?
All of
The
it.
outrage.
All of it.
Okay, guys, Ilona said you can be here. Go crazy, have fun.
Yeah, go crazy, yay! It's a bit like you know, you're in a theater and there is a play on a stage, and all that play on the stage is here to be witnessed or seen, and everyone is coming on the stage and playing their part, the only part they know to play, and you are here looking at them, knowing that it's a play. These energies are showing up and they're so serious, so deadly serious. They want to be heard and seen, and oh, there's so much drama.
Yeah.
But they can be also this thing that addiction to drama, or wanting to be in the drama, just different words, same thing. Or wanting to feel like a victim, just for experiencing it, for knowing what that is. And all these roles have to be seen for what they are, just the role, just energy passing through. It's not you, it's not yours. They allow.
Did you say row?
Role, the role.
What's a row?
A role, R-O-L.
Role. Got
Role.
it. Sorry. Yeah, all these roles. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just playing the roles, and the only roles they have. And
So that's what I don't get. Like, in order to be calmer, I have to stop going into the thoughts about it, because once I go into thoughts, it's insane. And B, if there's a pattern, I mean, there are all these patterns coming up and they've repeated intermittently for years. So, but you're saying nothing changes in our personality after awakening. So I'm doomed to have these patterns repeat?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying once you see it, nothing changes because of the seeing it. Like taking your sunglasses off and everything is just ordinary, the same. But with that, there's space. The space opens to allow all these energies to play out their roles, to play out their parts, so they self-resolve. Because when you're not identified with them, it's easier. You know, it's not you, it's not yours. It's just a show playing out. You're like, oh, okay, that can be, everything can be. It's all allowed. It's already here. That means it's allowed. That changes. And with that, the pattern collapses as well. Whatever is intention opens up, and then there's more space. And the next thing comes in, and that's intention opens up, and then there's more space. It's kind of a cleaning up process going on. And it's tricky because this is, as I mentioned in the beginning, that people think, oh, I didn't see it clearly because I'm reactive or because I have these horrible patterns running. No, it's just it's time for them to clean, to clear, to purify, and they need your aware attention. But if you go into the thoughts and keep feeding the thoughts and keep feeling the rage is not confirmation that it's true. The rage is here saying that these thoughts are not true.
Do you ever find there's value, or maybe this isn't your area, but do you ever find there's value into going to get like the people diagnosed or analyzed and then figure out the patterns and stuff like this. And if they have a personality disorder or they're narcissist, then there's no point in talking to them or expecting differently. Like, is there any point in this thing? Or you think there might be a point, or there's no point. It just needs to be seen and allowed to resolve, or there's no figuring out that ever needs to happen.
I cannot prescribe anything for anyone because it's you who knows what's right for you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you feel the calling in your heart and you know it's right for you to go and seek some help, that's
Mm-hmm.
the right thing for you. There is no prescription here. It's your way. Whatever works.
But from your perspective, what you were saying before is that if these patterns are arising, it's not me, it has nothing to do with me. And it doesn't mean that I'm a bad person or did anything wrong. It's just patterns that are arising. And if I see them, they will self-resolve and collapse.
Yeah.
As long as I stop feeding them with the thoughts.
Yeah. But first you need to look at them from the presence, from beingness, not from the pattern, from within the pattern. Not from inside the pattern, because me, you know what that word me refers to. If it refers to the victim, it's not going to come out of the pattern.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can stay in presence, calm, and see this happening, that's why I say stop. When you stop, you can just observe. And then from that place, you see that it's not you. Not the me, the image and the character or role. It comes, the awareness comes from somewhere behind all that, holding all that. That's when they can self-resolve.
It is a very big effort to not go into the thoughts again and words.
Oh,
Is that
yes.
okay? Should I make that effort? In other words?
Yes. It's
Mhm.
like training your mind. The mind is running wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
How do you become a master of your own mind? By training it. You notice it's starting to create all this drama again. It's like, oh, thank you, good job, 5 stars. Now come back to now. What's here now? Oh, I'm just sitting in the chair looking at the wall. Nothing's happening. Oh, really? Nothing's happening. It's safe. That's one way of training it. Yeah, and another way is to, you know, when you can sit in silence and just in silence, and when it comes in, it eats all the rubbish out. That's another level. But this is possible. That is not a work to do or things to fix. It's just immersing in silence so deeply that it eats away all the old that is no longer helpful, and you don't even notice that. But, you know, if there is a lot of noise here, whatever needs to be done, you know, therapy, I don't know, whatever works for you, to settle in, being able to sit still, because the noise is always going to be there until it isn't. But it needs to self-resolve. It needs to resolve somehow. That's the thing. Because you see, when it gets into the loop, it doesn't come out of the loop. It just keeps looping and it keeps going. Same old story. Different year, different decade, same old story. There is no exit by going into there and feeding it.
Yeah, I guess I keep on doing kind of a little bit of what you said before, of like, I try to just go into peace and kind of just let whatever resolve. But then I feel like it just came to a head recently of like, no, you can't just keep, you know, skipping over it and just keep being kind and going back to the same things. Something needs to change. But
one thing that really helps is forgiving everyone for what they are. Like, for example, can you be angry at a cat that it's not a dog? Would you be angry at a cat that it's not a dog, that it doesn't behave like a dog? I can't be angry at a cat because it's a cat. It's like this. It cannot be anything else. So these people around, They cannot be anything else. And being angry at them for what they are or who they are, it's like, I'm angry at the cat that it's not a dog. It's never going to be a dog. It's a cat.
I guess we assume people have choice, you know what I mean? But
they don't. Like can a cat choose to be a dog? No. It's not in this programming. It's running as a cat. It looks like a cat. It smells like a cat. And it's going to do a cat things no matter what I want that it would do. So it's kind of letting everyone be as they are and forgiving them if that's needed, forgiving them for what they are. They are not at fault. But if I want them to be something else or act in a different way and I'm angry because they don't, it's just my own battles with me, within me. They don't even know. They have no clue.
And with the whole thing of like, I kind of get mixed up with how to work on things because like the whole thing of there is no person and there is no doer and there is no chooser and there is no free will. It's like, but then I'm supposed to sit and train my mind. So I get confused. Like, can I do anything? Am I just supposed to sit? Just all the different levels, I guess, get confusing to me of like just common sense or actual stuff or doing anything.
Yeah, there is a point where this question, if there is a self or not, comes right here. And that's the time to resolve it. But the things that we discussed just now, that it doesn't need to resolve that. But if it comes, it comes. That's when it's time. I mean, we can work with the emotions, we can work with beliefs, we can work with whatever is happening with and without that realization. But when it's time for it, it will show up and you cannot do anything else but to look into that.
So in the meantime, do things like what you said before of like train the mind to not go into the thought loops. Like those are useful rather than just trying to have some spiritual realization while my mind is being crazy.
Something like that. Yeah, it's like little steps. We all going to the same place. Like a river goes to the ocean, the water is going one way. It's no way to stop it or change direction. It's all happening already. But your life is in front of you. Your everyday life is here. And it's just little steps. And whatever needs to be taken is right here. It's not like you are leading life. Life is coming to you. You are here. And what needs to come in comes in. If somebody is annoying you, that means it's the right time for them to bring this up in you so you can look at it. That's your path. It's unfolding right here.
So sometimes it's time for human action on the human level and not, in other words, whatever life is presenting me today on whatever level, that's what needs to be solved. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Very, very helpful. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tam.
Thank you.
Oh, we have one more hand risen. Sean, please.
Hi, Ilona. Thank you very much for your time and everything you do. I really appreciated it, and thanks for inviting me. It was really, really brilliant, the deep looking that we did at the start, and that cleared out a lot. And then you get to that point where you just sat there with no thoughts, no feelings really going round, and then you're just sort of looking, and you just look and you see this sense of self, and you know it's not you, it's just it's a thought or it's sensations or whatever it is, but it just and then there's the pressure behind the eyes. And I don't know, is there a deep looking exercise or something to try and release that thought, just that thought or those sensations? I'm just wondering, when you get to that point, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that.
Okay. See, whatever is coming up because it's ready. So what I ask a series of questions which you can do yourself by yourself. Like, first of all, acknowledging it. I see you. I welcome you. You can be here. You're allowed. And then I ask, what do you want the most? And then you get something, an image, maybe a thought, a word, and you thank it for it. And ask it, are you ready for it? And if it's yes, then you say, are you ready now? And if it says yes, that's it. Whatever is ready to move through, moves through. If it says no, then you kind of negotiate and look what's in the way and meet the next thing that's in the way. It's like going into a tunnel, remembering where you turned and just coming back to that turn and back to the turn. But everything, it opens up when you give it focused attention. So all these questions is about holding attention in the right way so that energy can move through. So if you feel that tension there, just say, welcome here. Thank you for coming.
Okay, that's really good. Thank you. I'll work on that. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, because whatever is here is for us to see.
Yeah.
And the most difficult things to see are the ones right here.
Right. Yeah.
Because we're looking through, always out. Oh, what's there?
Yeah.
How to fix this? We're not looking at this. Like even when you look with the eyes, the closer it gets, the blurry it gets. It's difficult to see the detail, right? I can't see. It's already blurry. How can I see it? But that's the one thing that we need to zoom in and focus and recognize what is there. And if there is resistance, this is important. If there is resistance, you agree with it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't like it. I don't need to like it. I don't like it. I agree. Doesn't feel good.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
You're very welcome.